Hello and welcome to the Thunderdome Network. So there's going to be a bunch more series. I hope you're enjoying the new people content. I really want everybody to step up and just really take ownership of this thing. And so to encourage them to make content and just kind of make more stuff that I really kind of want, I'm just going to start a new series and hope that they do the same thing. I'm still accepting people into the Thunderdome Network. I'm kind of doing a little bit at a time, picking people by hand. And today I want to pick PeteFuzzyPete. He was nice enough to bring me a whole bunch of hammer shots when he came in for NVZ, and I really appreciate that dude a whole lot. So if you're watching this, buddy, or if someone knows him, dude, I'd love to have you join the channel. I can send you the rules on your Facebook wall. But without further ado, this series is called My Two Favorite Pistols. I'll start with... which one should I start with? This one. This one's made by Daniel Feltz of Thunderdome, Maryland. It's also like Maryland House of Nerds. And he was asking like what kind of stuff I would want, and I'm like, dude, I'm all about the pink, I'm all about the weird stuff, you know, like the tactical, blactical, red, black, Drac stuff. Everybody does that. So he made me this sweet hydro dip and gave this to me during, I think it was NVZ. But it is just absolutely, I love the dipping on this. Switch over. And he's now a member of the Thunderdome Network too, so maybe he could talk about this a little bit. I like the attention to detail. Thanks so much for this. Hangs on my wall. I haven't got a chance to use it too much. I got really preferential to my other stuff, but I really love the paint job, man. Thanks for giving that to me, man. I appreciate it. This one, maybe some of you know what this is, but the first time I met Drac, I drove down to the SENC with Rhett, and I can't remember who the other guy was. Maybe it was Chase, maybe Darren, but we went down and kind of shook hands, played a little bit in the SENC Wars. For future notice, I'm just going to pretty much call the SNC the Lost Boys, because that's how I kind of imagine them in my head. And Drac's real generous about letting his people just like try all the stuff that he makes, and he's lucky enough to have a lot of Nerf stuff, and he spreads the wealth out a whole lot. And so just the shit was sitting on the table. I'm like, dude, can I give that a try? Of course, man. So I take it out and I'm a pistols guy, and we're nerfing in this like big ass pine tree field. Oh, that stretch spring, or that's the spacer. And I play with this thing for like 2-3 games, and it's just like an extension of my arm. Everything's connecting. Love the feel of it. I'm a Sweet Revenge guy, so you can see the different size in that. And this is just like, there's something about this blaster that just feels fucking right, you know, with that selective AR in there. I love the paint job. I love how simple it is. Her name's Tropicea. Dude, I've killed a lot of fucking zombies and Nerf players with this. I'm a big fan of destroying the stuff that you have. Like, paint jobs are meant to get charred up, and so every bit of character that you get, well, that just makes it better. And I think Drac appreciates that too, when he sees me just like using his stuff and not afraid to throw it. Like, I think the last thing that he wants is to make something and have it sit on a wall. And you know, he makes really great art pieces, but they're functional. Like, he likes war stuff, you know. And so after we get done playing a little bit, I'm just talking to him like, man, this thing is effing awesome. Like, what would it take for me to buy that? You know, like, no, it's your kind of baby, you know? Dude cut me a deal. I can't remember the exact terms of the agreement, but something like, I think I paid $90 for it. And maybe there's some trades in there too, but it's worth 5 times that. Like, he just makes such good blasters. And Hasbro made a good blaster here. I really like the 4 Victory. Like, I don't think he changed the springs out. He may have, but I think there's just the spacers in there. But that just goes to show that these things have ass behind them as is. Love it. Talk about some more stuff. Those are my 2 favorite pistols, and these are just some other ones that I have. This is another Drac blaster. This is a commission that I did from him. I wanted something pink. I wanted a Sweet Revenge that stood out a little bit, and just, you know, I really love supporting him. And I can't remember what we did for this one. It was probably about something, maybe $100-something and some trades. And I sent him this down in a box with stuff. And we named it, what was that? What is its fucking name? Summer's Eve, that's it. I think Miss Vicky did the detail work on this. I really like how that turned out. Again, this one is just seen, it's been to hell and back. And I think it's got the same stretch, or PVC stretch coupler things on there. And I think he took the air restrictors on this one. That's the only problem. Yep, he did. That's the only problem I really have on it. I think there's a lot of like variations with humidity and climate, and it might just be like preference, a lot of it, but I'm not partial to taking the air restrictors out or the pegs. I think they make blasters last longer. They don't really increase too much performance, but I just find I have, especially with taking these damn pegs out. I think he did take the pegs out and I changed out the cylinder and put them back in. There's something about just the compression you get from the dart sheathing that over that little nubbin right there, and you just get a better seal to it. So you have less of those wonky fall out of the barrels, and you know, you'll get that with the selective AR, because sometimes it just, you know, one's not seated properly, you just got to push them all the way down. And I think it's a matter of just knowing your blaster and practicing with it, using good darts if you can. Can't always do that in Nerf war. Like, you got to pick up whatever's on the ground. Can't look at it. Can't stop looking at this beautiful thing. Thanks so much, Daniel. But yeah, Tropicale, get the shit, baby. And then here's some other stuff that people have given me. This is from Luton of OSU HVZ. And this is just something he made up for me. I filmed a few of their things. If you haven't watched my short film, Outbreak Oklahoma, it was originally a 4-episode miniseries that documented and told the story of a summer HVZ invitational, and I was really, really proud of it. It has got some views online, so it's not like it got ignored, but at the same point, man, I'd really appreciate if you guys shared that. Like, that and Hunting with the Horde, it's HVZ through the zombie perspective. So I really spent a lot of times on stuff like that, and Day 1 HVZ, What to Expect, that one's got a lot of love online. If you search like Nerf HVZ, that's one of the first, I think it's the top 2 to pop up. But let's just take a better look at this. I really like his paint job in here, and a lot of people don't like those, faux wrap that Nerf does, but I like it. But I like what he did here. Sanded it down. It's got a nice feel to it too. I like that he didn't sand it down all the way and just lose the sparkle to it. It looks cool, like in that in-between phase where he just took the ridges off. It really gave it a lot of personality. Anyone who's ever tried to paint a Nerf logo, oh buddy, that's hard. That takes some Warhammer 40K or whatever you guys with the miniatures are. Like, you guys can do this stuff, but me, Masquerade is her name. He did a great job, and this is a really nice gift. I really appreciate this, Leighton. Relic. What's the name in reference to? I know Tropicale, that's it's supposedly a beer company in Georgia. One of Drax's favorite beers, I think, is how I understood that. This looks like a Chrono Trigger gun, or like a Final Fantasy, like not Squall. It would be Final Fantasy VIII would be like the Gunblade and stuff, but then there's another guy, I think it's Vincent, who's got the pistols and stuff, and he was really, ooh buddy. No pegs. More power to you. All right, and then also PeteFuzzyPete. I'm pretty sure he was responsible for this entire gift, but it was like he was with a couple people like Vlad and stuff, and so Vlad was playing with this a whole lot, and I think he handed it to me, so I just assume that they're connected. I like PeteFuzzyPete a whole lot. He's a great dude. You should check out his channel, and I hope that he joins the Thunderdome Network. What I really want it to be is it's going to be this, you know, it's not just for the old guys. I want the younger kids to jump in there. I want the college kids to jump in here, and I want us to just really stand together as a community and just all make content. And even to start a little series like this, it's really cool. Just to like, hey, pick your 2 favorite pistols and talk about them for 10 minutes, you know? And I feel like we get really wrapped up into what the internet wants regarding Nerf. And now it's at a point where I don't really know what the internet wants. I know they want drag videos, but even Drag's like, I don't know what these fucking people want. Sorry about the cussing. It's going to happen from time to time. But so rather than worry about like gimmicks and like, you know, trying to focus on buying all the new Nerf blasters that we cannot afford, and we're not getting paid for a lot of this, you know, like this channel is not monetized anymore because, you know, it's for the fans now. It's not to make $12 a month. If the ad revenue did come back, maybe I'd start a new channel or something, but the ads are going to stay off for a while. But PeteFuzzyPete, I appreciate it if you join. Pretty much like, dude, if you made the pilgrimage out to NVZ and experience Thunderdome 2.0, like, man, I want you on the channel. I invited the woman at Nerf to join, and Sam Brandt Archer. So I haven't heard back from her. I saw a little like on the post for that, but I would really like her to join too. Chris from OSU, I would like you to join as well. I haven't asked you yet because I don't know about I don't remember you making videos except with me, but you know, I would really like it if you stepped up, joined the channel, join the network, and then you could be kind of a facilitator of OSU people, so people could send you stuff. Like, I'm contemplating inviting Victoria and Bethany Fields to join the channel too. I'd have to feel that one out a little bit more. I trust Victoria a whole lot. Bethany Fields, we've had a little bit of like poking, but she is just this very motivated individual, and that's really what I want. I want people who are excited about Nerf to be on the channel, and you know, don't have to worry about making videos every day, because I want to get it to the point where there's like 2 or 3 being uploaded every day, so we can all keep up with the YouTube algorithm, and we can all get the benefits of being a large channel, and not have to kind of compete with production companies, you know. So PeteFuzzyPete, thanks for this. Thanks for the rest of them. I made some cool stuff out of it. I still have a couple of those. Like, dude, he put black, he really just made this gift right. He sanded everything down and then put black vinyl dye on there, and he gave me like 5 or 6 of those with like, I think 7 round cylinders in there, just ready for me to paint, which is really, really cool. But this stuff too, like these paint jobs are really, really good. Just the Tropique is just gorgeous. It's got that little kind of automotive fleck to it, but I really like what you did here, Pete. This is good stuff. I think you took the pegs out. Nope, pegs are still there. Let's see. Oh, Kilo Silva, that's it. Kilo was the guy who made the Thunderdome long shot, which was, I sent him parts of stuff, and he had some stuff, but it was a Zombie Strike long shot with pieces of a blue long shot and also a yellow long shot, all incorporated together. Oh yeah, I really like your paint job on that. That's sick, homie. Very, very clean. With my ducks and my Nerf guns, I really like it to just look like a dude made it. And the stuff that Drac makes is just magical, because dude, it's like he's a 3D printer for just stuff, you know. I really like that cover. That's nice, Kilo. But thanks so much for making that. He made it for the Thunderdome Kickstarter. And I'd like to get some more, some new Real Talk stuff going on the channel, just like you can post a video and tell stories about your life and tell stories about your Nerf. Just, I really want it to be just a place where we can all come and join together. I want it to be a digital Thunderdome, just like, you know, Thunderdome's dead, and so I want it to be like a community. Thanks, Kilo. All right, guys, I was expecting this to be about 2 minutes, but man, I got excited talking about your stuff. Again, Drac, Layton from OSU. Daniel Feltz of Thunderdome, Maryland, who's a member of the Thunderdome Network. Oh, buddy. I don't know, I might ask that guy to be a member of the channel one day. I don't really want to give him more shit to do, though, you know what I mean? Because he's just busting his ass trying to keep up with the YouTube algorithm himself. So, man, if that vampire, if he were to ask me to join the channel, I'd absolutely let him do it. The channel, the network is, it was made for him too, you know? He's got the same impressions we all do. If I had my druthers, I'd rob Pool. I'd give him another place to come back. But I think the struggle with YouTube stuff is, man, when you leave, it's kind of the right decision, you know, because there's no money here. It's just something you're going to chase for the rest of your life. And I think we need to shift our paradigm from like hoping we're going to be that network that just, you know, hoping to be the next Drac or hoping to be next Coop. And we need to focus on making videos for our community and making for, that's what I love about the Thunderdome Network, because if someone uploads a video, like if Jason does or if Ryan does, I watch everything on the channel. I'm not watching a whole lot of Nerf YouTube content right now, but anything on the channel I watch, I comment on, and even just to know that other people are listening, I think that's going to come across, like video responses to stuff, and I hope it encourages a lot of people to do some, oh buddy. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Who are we going to call out? We're going to call out Clowny Nerf. He's a member of the Thunderdome Network, too. Clowny, I want you to make a video real quick. Just no editing. Don't overthink it. Just pull out your 2 favorite pistols, and I want you to tell me stories about them and give me the rundown. If you got some extras that people made you, I want to see that, too. Thanks so much, guys. I love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, especially to our veterans. If you are alone at home tonight or your family's not still with us, man, I give you an extra special Thanksgiving tonight because I know how that feels, you know? And so, man, Thunderdome Network, reach out. I want it to be a voice in the darkness of all of us. It's just like, man, if you need a friend, just start typing on our wall and, dude, somebody be your friend, you know? Misfits and Nerf, too. Everybody join that group. I want that to be more about people now. I want it to be about celebrating our artwork. I've been writing poetry on there and just my painting and my, you know, all my stuff. I really want it to be a place that just celebrates making stuff and making friends and not bitching about little things, you know. And this is not, none of these are official rules. But one of the rules is no flame wars, but I think we should change that to if you're gonna do a flame war, you gotta like do it in poetry. And so you can have like a rap battle about a disagreement you might have. Just start writing. It doesn't even have to be good poetry. I find that you'll enjoy that, even if you're just being silly and rhyming. So poetry rap battle. If you're gonna flame war, do it right. Give it some style. Let's do this, white kids. Woo! Thanks for watching Thunderdome Network. Bye.